just a moment. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the years that he remains one of the most versatile stars in the league. He said, "I pride myself on being effective on both ends. I try to do it all, play the right way, and just get lost in the game. I'll do everything I can to win." And guys, there's still not much he can't do with his combination of size and athleticism.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Dennis Schroeder.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here's the starting group for Houston. We've got Green. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Porter. And there's Chris. And it's Şengün in at the 4. And for Los Angeles, George in the front court, along with Leonard. Powell is out there with Wall. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting for each team. Greg, there are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, there's never a substitute for balance. And coaches and players are too smart. You have to keep your opponents guessing. But leave no doubt the three-pointer is here to stay.
Now, here's Schroeder. Pass to Chris. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Chris, great positioning on the putback.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
Wall dishes to Powell. And here's Leonard. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. Schroeder with the ball. Pass to Chris. Outside, Green. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Oh, Porter in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
And here is Los Angeles now. 4-point game. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's the way you play defense. Anticipated the hop step, beat him to the spot, and able to get the call.
Outside, Wall. No good, shot missing. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And great to see Wall beat a couple major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game.
Now here's Wall. He also had a big impact in that win against the Suns. In the corner, Powell with it. It's deflected. Schroeder against George. And it's Schroeder missing. And for Wall, Greg, has his game changed at all now that he's into his 30s?
And he's so much stronger now. He's just as liable to go through you than around you. better at varying the tempo and controlling the pace of the game.
So it's the Rockets now after the Clippers pick up 2. Now here's Schroeder. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. 3 on the clock. There's Porter with the 3. Great D that time from Powell. And it's Wall with the ball for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And 2 teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw. And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Well, with Zubac on the floor, you know what you'll get. Gives great effort when he's engaged.
Also, the plus is, GA, he does a good job of rim running. He also dives well off pick and rolls, and combined with his offensive rebounding, gives you some size in the middle.
Now here's Schroeder. Now Chris dishes it to Green. Back to Chris. Here's Schroeder. Connects from three-point range.
Typically playing the role of catalyst. This time, Schroeder's the one who gets set up.
Ball taking his time here. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Doesn't go that time. And the Rockets take it the other way. Tries again, and he sinks the layup.
And that's what he's looking for. After 3 straight misses, finally finds the mark.
Here's Schroeder. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Pass to Chris. Back to Schroeder. Green against George. Fires, high post. Powell pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Leonard. And the layup's good off the glass. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
What dominance from Kawhi on the glass, making sure he gets those second chance points.
George against Schroeder. And the pass to Şengün. Back to Schroeder. Green finds Schroeder. Porter outside. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Chris can't hit.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And let's take a look now at Kawhi Leonard's numbers. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's averaging 19 points per game, 8 rebounds, and almost 2.5 steals. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
And also, his defensive performance can be measured by the lack of offensive stats put up against him.
Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. There's Porter with the 3. The Rockets with another miss.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And George, here we go. Pass to Zubac. Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
And to say Wall's explosive at the rim doesn't do him justice. I mean, this guy is a freak of nature.
Now here's Green. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He kicks to Schroeder. Back to Green. Houston needs to get a shot off. They get it back. Chris gets the bucket.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
And here's Wall. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Here's Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
George against Green. Schroeder passes to Şengün. Back to Schroeder. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Feeds to George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Şengün. Down low. And Green gets it to go.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Clippers leading by 3. Got a piece of it. Stolen by George. Tries it from 19. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Kawhi is a threat from anywhere. To him, the mid-range is a good scoring option.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Brown is checked in for Zubac. Robert Covington comes in for Leonard. Marcus Morris is checked in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Powell. Now here's Matthews. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Burke, the pass to Gordon. Nailed from three-point land. And with Paul George in his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
And here's Wall. After Eric Gordon hit the 3. And stolen by Burke. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Passes to Martin. Back to Gordon. The kick out to Matthews. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Burke. No good. That would have tied it.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Stolen by Gordon. And it's Houston on the break. Burke can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. That shot wide open. And the Clippers lead by 5.
And this is in Morris's wheelhouse right here. Extremely fluid with the catch and release.
Now here's Burke, covered by Wall. Wall with the steal. Outside Covington. Jackson has the open look. No good on the 3.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Burke kicks to Matthews. Back to Burke. Now the pass to Garuba. It's hauled in by Brown. Clippers leading by 5. Covington passes to Wall. Sinks the three-pointer. Wall's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
Outside Gordon. Inside, Garuba. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Covington down low. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Gordon. It's Martin on the wing. He's covered by Brown.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards.
Rockets trail by 8. Burke with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. That's tipped. Kicks to Gordon. Outside, Martin. Rocket 6. Back to Gordon. And it's rebounded by Covington. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Out past the Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And Matthews gets it to go in on the assist by Eric Gordon.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Teardrop shot. Jackson misses.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Now here's Burke. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Pass to Gordon. Lets it go from deep. Headshot off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Outside, Wall. A three-pointer off the mark. Gordon against Brown. Gordon inside. And he gets the bucket.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And here's Wall outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. Now, John Wall, one of the most explosive guards in the NBA, and he knows the importance of keeping teams honest with his perimeter shot.
When my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor so much more for me and my teammates and giving those guys open looks. And it's just the hard work I put in and these guys trusting and believing me of being able to knock down open shots.
Well, Greg, we've seen plenty of other players improve their jump shot during their time in the NBA.
And as he slows down with age, I think that will be the key for Wall, increasing his confidence from range.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers. Guys?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Wall. Marcus Morris is out there with Brown. And there's Jackson. And it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
And the second free throw, good. Rockets trail by 7. Now Gordon. To the middle. Here's Martin. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Clippers have possession. Outside, Wall. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Wall. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And just taking pride in being their leader, these passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Here's Gordon. Garuba the pass to Matthews. Kicks it out to Gordon. Shoots over Batum. And it's Gordon missing.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Clippers leading by 7. Outside, Wall. Pass to Jackson. Here's Brown. Rejected by Martin. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Burke kicks to Matthews. Passes it to Gordon. Back to Matthews. Here's Garuba. 4 on the shot clock. Over Wall. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Reggie Jackson can still provide scoring. Maybe not at the 19 points per game level he once did, but he can still make an impact.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And Reggie Jackson, Steve, as you said, not the big scorer he once was.
He's got a reduced role, Kevin, on this team right now, but he can still get you a bucket when needed. Credit to Reggie Jackson for staying ready at all times.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Marcus Morris. Paul George comes in for Brown. And it's Powell in for John Wall. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Green with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Chris. Count that one. Chris has got 6.
And this is where Chris does a considerable amount of damage. Feels comfortable taking those interior shots.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 6-point lead. Got a hand on it. Powell against Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Clippers leading by 4. The pass to Powell. Batum against Porter. Batum passes to George. The putback. Chris with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. Los Angeles making a switch here. Zubats is checked in. Powell against Porter. Outside, George. He kicks to Powell. over Porter. And the Clippers miss again. Rockets trail by 4. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
And, Steve, we know about Paul George, a fantastic outside shooter. He's been an elite three-point artist for some time.
Paul George can get a shot up over most defenders. That's why Kevin has a career three-point percentage that's creeping towards 40%. And he seems to be getting better with age.
First one falls for him.
The rare guy who can do everything at both ends. Paul George gives you a chance to win every night.
And George drops them both. Here's Schroeder. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. To the paint. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Green.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Zubac. 11-point game his last outing. And here is Powell. 5 to shoot. Here's Leonard. Drains the 19-footer. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Schroeder looking around. To the inside. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Green.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now here's Powell. 9-point game his last outing. Green up on top. Guarded by Powell. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Jackson passes to Leonard. And here is Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
Jackson against Schroeder. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Schroeder's got his second bucket of the game to go. Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint. Clippers leading by 4. Jackson passes to Zubac. Kicks it to George. Pass to Powell. With the teardrop, that shot off the mark. And Houston the other way now. Şengün passes to Chris. Powell with the steal. Steps back and shoots. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Frozen. This guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively. Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. He dishes it to George. Pass to Zubac. Rockets with the rebound.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Schroeder kicks to Green. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists now tonight.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Clippers' shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Jackson passes to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Launches a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Jackson's got 6.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Schroeder with the ball. He's got 5. Green finds Porter. Here's Şengün. Back to Porter. Here's Chris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
And, Steve, we saw Chris fighting some injuries, but he has shown he has grown as a player.
His decision-making, Kevin, has improved. He's always had the tools to succeed. It took him some time to figure out his spot in the NBA.
That's good from Chris. Robert Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. And so he makes both from the line. The Clippers in the lead. And George kicks to Covington. Passes it to Leonard. Outside Jackson. There's the pass to Leonard. From 11 feet away. With the clock winding down, and it's George finishing it off.
You know, offensive rebounding is largely about hustle. Paul George plays with great energy and focus.
Schroeder against Jackson. Schroeder, right side. Outside, Green. He kicks it to Porter. Here's Şengün. He's covered by Leonard. The Rockets with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 3. In the corner, George with it. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 5th assist in this one.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Schroeder, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
John Wall's checked in for Reggie Jackson. Houston making a switch here. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Leonard attacking. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
On his drives, Kawhi can be just devastating, completely overwhelming the D.
Schroeder outside. Will it go? Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Martin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Clippers leading by 6. Outside, George. Pass to Powell. Kicks it to Covington. And the shot is long. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Martin dishes to Schroeder. Over in the corner, Matthews. There's the triple. It's hauled in by George. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Here's Wall. Can't hit the step-back jump shot. Rockets trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. 1:58 left now here in the second. Wall against Matthews. Wall attacking. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
So crafty on the drive. When Wall is in attack mode, he really puts a ton of pressure on the D.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
So for the Clippers, Brown is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Marcus Morris comes in for George. And it's Batum in for Norman Powell. He doesn't get the second one.
You got to respect Wall's tenacity. This is a player who hasn't let injury slow him down. He always puts in a big effort and just pushes himself to give his all.
There's a minute 34 left in the first half of basketball. Los Angeles with another miss.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Burke with it. He's picked up by Wall. Pass to Matthews. Here's Garuba. Up top, Burke. And taken away by Brown. It's Covington on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. That one goes in.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
At the elbow, it's Matthews. Back to Burke. Outside, Martin. 6 to shoot with the drive. And it's blocked by Brown. And now the Clippers on the break. Wasted no time on that one. And now it's a 9-point Clipper lead.
And you see Morris aware of his surroundings, getting a good jump down court.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Gordon penetrating a beautiful reverse layup. Gordon's got 7 points in the game.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Clippers leading by 7.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter. And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
It's Matthews on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, and making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? The Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They've got the 7-point lead. Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds, running every chance they get. Because we all know scoring on the break is so much easier than finding open shots in the half court.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Rockets?
They've had a few issues in the first half, but the turnovers really stand out. It's hard to stay in the game when you're giving possessions away. Plus, it lets the other team run on the offensive end. They have to clean that up and clean up their ball handling and make better decisions.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Houston, Kevin Porter is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Green, and there's Chris, and it's Şengün in at the power forward position. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Zubac. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Rockets. 9-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. And that's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them.
Catching the defender off balance. Schroeder with quick recognition out there.
For Houston, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Dennis Schroeder, the 17th overall pick in 2013 out of Germany. He's got a flair you don't associate with European players.
Schroeder hits them both. Los Angeles leading by 7. Ball passes to Zubac. He kicks it to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Leonard on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. From 12 feet out. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Ball against Schroeder. Down low. Here's Chris. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. To the middle, here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Kawhi Leonard will never shy away from carrying the offensive load. He can step up and do that for his team.
Outside, Green. From deep. Hits it from 3-point range. Green's got 15.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Leonard looking over the floor. Outside, George. Outside, Wall. Here's Leonard driving the lane. Off with the layup.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Schroeder against Powell. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Schroeder. The shot misses. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. And George kicks the wall. Takes it inside and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The shot by Powell, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Here's Leonard following the score by Houston. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Now here's Green. 15 points in the game. Over to the wing. And now here's Chris. He's guarded close over wall. Chris can't hit. The Clippers in the lead. And now the Clippers on the break. Wall's running. George, that's a two-pointer. Can't nail the jumper. And it's Houston's ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. Green. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top.
And the first thing you notice about Green, the next level athleticism, incredible burst off the dribble, and make smooth adjustments midair.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Poked loose. Leonard against Green. Passes to Şengün. Here's Chris. From down in the low post, it goes. Chris has got 13. And one can only imagine what Green will be like great with a little time.
Still refining his shot release, still working on getting others involved. But we haven't seen a two-guard into the league with this much potential in quite some time.
For Los Angeles, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. The first one falls.
And there was a slight panic in L.A. when Kawhi opted out of his deal. It quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
Leonard hits them both.
He's a soft-spoken leader. Kawhi Leonard prefers to let his play do the talking for him.
Jackson against Schroeder, and there's the pass to Porter. On the wing, Green. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive by Houston. And the rejection by Leonard.
A stellar defender. Leonard's impeccable timing on this end allows him to reject shots.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Chris. Here's Şengün, guarded by Jackson. Good. Şengün's got his second bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Leonard. Over Chris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Good job inviting contact. The closer Leonard gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
The first free throw is good. Leonard hits them both. So it's the Rockets now. They trail by 1. Porter looking it over. Schroeder passes to Chris. Over Jackson. Chris can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Jackson misses. And here's Houston. They're on a 14-6 run. Chris in the post. Working on Zubac. Gets it alive. Los Angeles has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. A nice shot by George.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And as good as his offense has been, Norman Powell's calling card since he entered the league is his defense.
Brown is checked in for the Clippers. The Rockets making a switch here. And the Rockets with possession here. It's a 3-point game. And Smitty, what makes Powell such a great defender? Clearly he has the tools.
Yes, Kevin. He has good awareness, that's one. Lateral quickness, and he's very physical, and he puts that 6'11" wingspan to use.
Now here's Jackson. He has 6. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Green kicks to Porter. Gordon against Powell. Offensive rebound. Here's Chris. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Jackson against Porter. That's tipped, and he gets it back. Powell, no one around him. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
You see why Powell is so valuable. Good athlete, good defender, and can really space the floor.
Right wing. It's Porter outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Porter's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 7. Pass to Green. Back to Gordon. 5 on the clock. Outside, Green. Chris tips it back in. Chris has got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Outside Jackson. Nobody near Leonard. No good off the back of the rim.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now, here is George. 11 points in the game. Back to Leonard. To the paint. Here's Brown over Chris. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Robert Covington checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Marcus Morris comes in for George. And it's Batum in for Norman Powell. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Burke looking over the floor. Passes it to Martin. Houston moving it around. Back to Matthews. Buries the long-range jumper. Matthews has got 5 points so far.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Clippers trail by 3. Now Jackson. He's got 6. From the arc. Drills it from outside. 9 points in the game so far.
First 3 of the half. Second of the game. Can he heat up?
Houston's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. To the left side wing. Garuba the pass to Burke. Here's Garuba. Takes a 3. And there's Burke. That's good on the assist by Eric Gordon. Gordon's got 4 assists now tonight. Jackson passes to Covington. Here's the floater. Here's Brown. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Garuba's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Martin dishes to Burke. Matthews passes to Garuba. Back to Matthews. Gordon up on top. Defended by Covington. And it's Gordon missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Baseline jumper. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Burke the pass to Gordon. Back to Burke. Kicks to Martin. Plenty of space. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
1:20 left to play here in the third. The pass to Brown. Back to Jackson. Pass to Covington. Over Matthews. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it's 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan. Robert Covington, Greg, comfortable guarding power forwards.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
Free throw drops for Covington.
And you know, versatile guys like Covington are a real asset to their team. Whatever you need, Covington is ready to do for you threes, rebounds, defense. This guy does it all.
John Wall's checked in for the Clippers. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Burke, the pass to Garuba. Back to Burke, and the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Gordon from outside the arc. Here's Garuba. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Garuba's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Wall. Los Angeles with another miss.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Inside. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Clippers on the break, pushing it up. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 9 points for Marcus Morris.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
Here's Gordon, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Gordon's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Rockets.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Rockets lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Rockets leading by 5. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. All out there with Reggie Jackson. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Batum. Now here is Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Matthews trying to free himself up. Burke can't get it to go. And it's Wall with the ball for Los Angeles. Such a wide open look.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half. 3rd of the night.
Driving inside. He gets that one. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Los Angeles has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Zubac is checked in for Reggie Jackson. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Eric Gordon. Wall dishes to Batum. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Wall passes to Batum. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And there it is on a night when he's been so efficient handling the basketball. That's his first real mistake.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Burke to the left wing. Batum with the steal. Here's Wall. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
Here's Schroeder. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
He is so good going to the basket. Schroeder knows how to keep his man off balance.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Outside, Wall. He takes it in. Martin with the block. Burke finds Matthews. Back to Burke. And here's Matthews. Schroeder outside for the three. That one doesn't go.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
It's stolen by Martin. The kick out to Matthews. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Clippers trail by 4. Batum passes to Wall. To the middle. And that one is good from Zubac.
Just flying up and down the court. 9 straight in transition.
Batum against Schroeder. Passes it to Şengün. Shoots over Covington. And Los Angeles with some changes. Leonard, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Paul George comes in for Marcus Morris. And Norman Powell subbed in for Nicholas Batum. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Porter's checked in. Wall against Matthews. And Wall with the slam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
And so it's Houston with it. The Clippers getting the bucket. It's Porter outside. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Houston making some changes. Chris, he's checked in for Kenyon Martin. And it's Green in for Matthews. Goes up off the inbound. And it's Schroeder missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
Timeout called the Rockets. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, here's Stephen Silas's message for his team during the last break. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing, but it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
And such focus on these difficult finishes. Chris showing tremendous will fighting through the defense.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Porter. Green finds Chris. Stolen by George. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul. Outside, George. Schroeder against Wall. And Wall slams it home.
You can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside, Porter. The pass to Chris. Shot clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
I mean, a fantastic game for them in open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. The Clippers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Here's George. Count it. Good. And the Clippers lead by 2.
So smart with the ball in his hands. George reads the floor well and takes advantage of what's there.
Knocked away. Leonard with the steal.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Pass to Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 8th assist here tonight. Rockets trail by 5. Schroeder outside. He kicks to Porter. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Here's Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Free throw drops for Leonard, and the Rockets making a change here. Martin's checked in. Leonard hits them both.
And they've been so steady at the line in the second half. Gotten a good volume of free throws and converting at a high clip.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Corner shot. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Chris pass to Martin. Houston moving it around. There's Schroeder. And the rejection by Zubac. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The free throw drops for Zubac. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Martin. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Now here's Green. The Rockets again can't hit. Powell with it. Pass to George. And here is Zubac. Now here's Leonard. Can't hit the free throw line jump. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time.
Woo! Love it, love it. The pass by Schroeder, finding the right balance between scoring and facilitating.
Now Wall. The pass to Zubats. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And the Clippers lead by 9.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Outside for Martin. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Leonard against Martin. Floats one up. Leonard, no luck.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
2 points. That one goes. Now just a 4-point Clipper lead.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
George passes to Zubats. Here's Powell. And here's George. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Shot clock at 2. Zubats no good.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And finished off by Porter.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Powell. Kicks the wall. Here he goes. And the slam dunk by Wall.
At times, Wall can be so explosive here, playing downhill, and then just sails over the defense for the dunk.
Now here's Porter. To the paint. Here's Chris. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. First one falls for him.
Tough. He's just so hard to keep off the foul line when he pushes the action. I love his activity here in the second half.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Leonard hits them both. Schroeder with the ball. He kicks it to Porter. Tipped away. Three-pointer. Martin. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Los Angeles with another miss. Green, the pass to Chris. And again, the turnover by the Rockets. Los Angeles leading by 6. And the Clippers call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And the Clippers have possession. They've led by as much as 10. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's foul number 2 for him. Schroeder against Jackson. Pass to Powell. Outside for George. Another shot. They get the rebound. Zubac passes it to Powell. High arcing shot, and it's good. 2 points.
Strong move, then the soft teardrop. Powell's a sneaky score in the lane.
Schroeder outside. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Another miss by Houston. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. They're leading by 8. Here's Leonard.
The nuances that Kawhi has added to his game. That time, the little up fake.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 9. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Green, the pass to Schroeder. Shot to stop the run. Knocked loose.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
And there's the pass to Leonard. Over Porter. The Rockets pull it in.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits. And Porter drops them both. There's a minute left in the game. L.A. has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Zubac. Back to Jackson. Kicks it to George. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Martin. Here's Porter. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Norman Powell is a veteran in this league. He plays to his strengths and rarely tries to force things.
Green against George. Porter in the corner. Shoots over Powell, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Clippers with the ball. They've led by as much as 10, and an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 8. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
Here's Burke. No good on the quick three. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And so Los Angeles takes the win, a confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Paul. Shots weren't falling for you early, so what got you going?
I think, honestly, just getting into a rhythm. I just found a rhythm. I was able to see the ball go down. Some free throws helped. But honestly, just seeing the ball go through. First time, that's all it took.
That is all it takes for the great ones, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.